In this video we're going to have a basic overview of the Asset Manager. So if you click on the flower icon, which is the Asset Manager, it'll bring up basically the Asset Manager. Up here we have the different libraries that you have in the system, in the resource pool. You've got the user library where you can import all your assets that will be available to all your projects. You also have the system library, which is all the assets that come with Skyline game engine. So models, basic, planes. In here it shows all the materials, sounds presets, mesh files, things like that you can drop into your scene. Like so, just by clicking and dragging. Here we have icons for a list view or icon view. You can change the size. Over here we have the filters, so you can, if you don't want to see all, if you've got lots of materials in the folder, you can deselect here and it will stop the materials or mesh files or whatever you deselect from showing in that folder. Up here you can create new files, load file, materials, text files, car files for vehicles, and also shader files. Under the edit you've got copy paste, so you can duplicate and any assets in here into different folders, things like that. You can clear the thumbnail cache. It will regenerate them if you click on a different folder. Prepare folder for assets. We're going to touch on that shortly in another video, and that's for importing assets into the Skyline resource pool. Under resources, where you can recreate the main resource list, project list, change the main resource list locations, and check for duplicates. Now I have quite a lot in here, but this it shows you where the duplicates are, which folders, so you can delete them or sort them out as you wish. Quick locations, go to particles. It's just basically, if you're dropping and dragging your assets into your scenes, you've got a quick way of just getting to them folders instead of just searching down them, especially if you've got folders and subfolders, things like that. Then you've got your view, which is your list view, and your thumbnails again. You can search if you've got a lot of assets in a folder. You can search for, if you know the name of the asset that you're looking for, you can search for it in the search box up here. This button's for importing your assets into Skyline. Basically, if I made a folder and put a load of assets in them in here, I can select it, click on that, or right click, resource management, add folder to resources, and it'll bring up the prepare tool dialog box to import your assets, but we'll touch that on a different video. If you've got lots of assets and you've bought assets packs, usually people what make assets packs use the same scales and rotations for all their assets, and you can do a batch scale, so that the correct scale for when you're clicking and dragging them into scene, and it will do all the assets what are in that folder, all the mesh files. Same with the batch rotate. You got X, Y, and Z there, so it'd rotate them into whatever values you put them in here. And that's it for the overview.